Hey guys, Malcolm here, Survival Know-How, and this month's box is focused on one of the most important elements of survival, fire! So stay tuned. So like I said, fire is one of the most important elements of survival. It provides warmth, it provides light, helps you purify water, helps you cook food, and numerous other things. And Battlbox understands that, and that's why they created a box completely dedicated to fire, because it is just that important. So let's jump in and see what kind of goodies they gave us this month. So starting with the basic box, the first item that we get this month is the Live Fire Emergency Fire Starter. So that is this sleek looking little container here. You open it up, and what you have is a long strip of fire starter. Okay, so this is completely coated in some kind of chemical to help it you to create fire. And what you do is you just kind of rip off a little chunk of it, or you cut it off with a knife, and then you kind of fluff it up, and that's your fire starter right there. And you know, as you can see, if you're pretty conservative with this could probably go a pretty long ways and really help you create many fires. Or if you're in a real pinch, you just light the whole damn thing on fire. So pretty slick, smells pretty good. Got this nice little container here that it folds up and it goes right back in there. And then this slides right on over, okay? So that is the Live Fire Emergency Fire Starter. So next up is a product from Zombie Tinder. We've seen them before in Battlebox. They make some pretty cool products. They make a lot of different varieties of fire starters. And even though their name is Zombie Tinder, they have a few like zombie-themed fire starters, but they make just regular fire starters, and they make a pretty wide range of products. So what this is the jellied cotton tin, okay? So we have cotton right here that is coated in different fire starter products, and again, it's very similar to the live fire. You just kind of fluff it up, you throw a spark on there, and you're good to go. So they really packed this full of cotton. Look at this. Yeah, that is just a big, massive wad there. That'll definitely last you a long time. And I don't know if you've ever created your own fire starters out of cotton balls, but you can do that pretty easily. So this product also comes in a nice little metal tin, which you can reuse after you're done using it. Tins like this are great for creating char cloth, right? You put a little hole in there, you put some cotton in there, and you heat it up in a fire, and you'll pretty much create char cloth by doing that. So pretty cool product. This is the Zombie Tinder Jellied Cotton Tin. So next up we have a product from Dragonfire, and this is their Extreme Tinder Box. Now this is a very interesting product. I've never seen this before, but what it actually is just natural tinder, okay? So you got like bark, and you got pine needles, and you got roots and grass and all kinds of stuff, and this is all just natural tinder. It smells a lot like pine trees. So this is just natural tinder, right? You don't have any petroleum jelly or anything like that. This is just all natural. So these are for the guys out there who want to stay all natural. And they claim that you can start these fires with matches, lighters, a spark from a ferro rod. There's a variety of methods that will ignite this stuff. Pretty cool. This is really neat if you want to practice your like natural fire creating methods, or if you're going out camping somewhere and you want to keep it pretty natural, but you don't have a lot of tinder around to help you get the fire started. It's a pretty neat product. I've never seen this before. So this is made by Dragonfire, and this is their Extreme Tinder Box. Alright, so next up we have the Pocket Bellow Waterproof Fire Starter Kit. So this is, I like this product because it's completely enclosed in this little capsule, and you have everything that you need right in here. So this includes a pocket bellow. Now a bellow is a tool that you can use to blow air into one specific spot inside a fire. So if you have a coal, you have a bunch of tinder around it, you can blow with the bellow to get air directly on a specific spot, which is really, really useful. If you're doing natural fire starter methods, that way if you create just a little coal, a bellow will really help you get a fire going. If you guys watch Alone on the History Channel, the survival show, season 2, one of the guys on there, they made their own bellow out of a long stick. They hollowed it out, and it is incredibly useful for starting fires. They're able to control and direct their air out of their lungs into one specific spot to help ignite a coal or an ember into a fire. So that's pretty much what this guy is here. There we go. But this also comes with this little capsule right here that has some fire starters in it. Here is your pocket bellow. So you see that it's tapered, okay? So this is going to not just give you directional control of it, but it's going to also like really enhance the power of your breath, because you're putting a lot of air in there, but only a little bit of air is coming out at a time. Alright, so that is the pocket bellow. It completely collapsed down into something small. You know, this is a very useful product, and frankly, it's something that everybody should have in their survival kit. But this also comes with a nice bright orange ferro rod here to help you get the fire going. And I love that all three of these things are fully contained in this waterproof container. So you get all three of these. You get a ferro rod, you get some fire starters here, and you get the pocket bellow. Very useful. So this is the pocket bellow waterproof fire starter kit. I'm not gonna lie though, this is a real pain in the ass to try to get all three of these things back in there. Alright, good enough. So last product in the basic box is your very own Battlbox guitar pick. Now, no, this is not so that you can bring your guitar with you camping and sing Kumbaya. This is actually a fire starting method. If you watch Black Scout Survival, they've got a great video on how to do this. But apparently, when you shave down these guitar picks and you create a little pile of shavings, this plastic that it's made out of is actually flammable. And you can actually start this pile of shavings on fire by throwing a spark on it. It's very interesting. I'll try to have a link down in the description below, but Black Scout Survival, he did a video on this. So pretty neat. It's a nice little trick, it's a nice little survival hack if you're ever in a pinch. But this is the Battlbox guitar pick, and you get 2 of these to practice on. So that's it for the basic box. So we get the 2 guitar picks here. We get a fire starter from Zombie Tinder. We get a fire starter from Live Fire. We get some all-natural fire starters from Dragon Fire. And then you get your own little pocket bellow fire starter kit that comes with a ferro rod, a bellow, and some fire starters in here. It's all contained in this waterproof kit. Very nice. Alright, so moving on to the advanced box. The first product we get is again by Zombie Tinder. And this is their Pioneer Char Tin. So it comes with this heavy-duty rubber band, which is kind of interesting. But you open it up, and what you get is old school fire starting methods, okay? So first off, we have a strand of jute here, which is all natural cordage, and it's can also double as a nice fire starter. We have some char cloth here, which is just made out of cotton cloth. And then you have this guy. So this is a super old school technique for creating fire, back before they had ferro rods and they had lighters and everything. So I'm not super great at this, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is just a little steel, this is just steel right here. Put it, I think, around your knuckles like this, and then this is natural flint, okay? So this is really old school, and this is just flint and steel, and you throw the two together and you should create a spark, okay? Kind of like this. If you watch some old school videos of people creating fire in like the 1800s, this is how they did it. They had this little tool here, and they had some natural flint, and it was kind of going like this, trying to throw a spark off of the flint. Very old school, it's really an acquired method. You know, I suppose it's a good skill to know. You know, if you're ever really in a pinch and you know how to find flint and what it looks like, you know, that could be practical in that sense. But for the most part, this is not going to be anybody's primary source of fire, unless they're just you know, like old school fans and they want to keep it real. But this is the just an old school method of creating fire. It's probably what your great grandfather used when he went camping. All right, and then you also get this 3-ounce tin that you can use to create your own fire char cloth. So the next product in the advanced box is by Blaze Defense, and this is their fire suppression device. So pretty much what this is just a pocket fire extinguisher. Right? You can throw this in your backpack or keep it in your car or your trailer, you know, whatever. Now, honestly, I probably wouldn't bring something like this with me camping, but if you are, let's say you keep this in your car or in your RV or your camper, So this is the Blaze Defense Fire Suppression System. So that's it for the Advanced Box. So the Advanced Box, you get everything in the Basic Box, plus this Blaze Defense Fire Suppression System, plus this old school fire starter kit by Zombie Tinder. Alright, so moving on to the Pro Box, the first item we get is this fire cone. So this thing has some real weight to it. This is pretty hardcore. Alright, so this is it here. It's 2 parts. And what it is that you pour alcohol in here, and you light it on fire, and you put this cone on top, so you get a nice, good flame right there. Now you can then turn this cone, and it's kind of hard to see, but you got these little like valleys in here, and you got valleys in here, and when they line up, they're going to allow more air in here, which is going to intensify the flames. You turn it to allow less air in there to get a smaller flame. Okay. So this is a tunable alcohol stove. It's got some real weight to it, though, I'll tell you. So this is made in Portland, Oregon, and you can find out more about this from thefirecone.com. So next up in the Pro Box, we have a utility flame gel pouch, okay? So this is a backup or an emergency fire starter right here. You keep this in your car, your boat, your RV, whatever. Keep in your backpack for when you're camping. And it's a one-time use. You open it up, you pour out the gel, you throw a flame on there, and you got a nice long burning fire to help you get a good fire going. Alright, so this is the Utility Flame Ultimate Fire Solution. So next up we have the UST Blast Match. So this is a pretty innovative design, very cool product. And what this is pretty much a one-handed fire starter, right? A one-handed ferro rod, pretty much. So when you open it up, this is what the product looks like. So let's see if I can do this one hand, right? You take this cap off, you move it down here, and what it is there's a big spring in here, all right? So this will be your ferro rod, and it'll come down like this, and you have a little piece of steel here that you can press on it with your thumb. So pretty much one-handed. Hold on, the stupid cap. Okay. Press on the steel, and wow, pretty good. It really scrapes it away. Whoops. Oh, geez. So that works pretty well, and again, this is a one-handed fire starter, which can definitely be very useful in a lot of situations. Pretty neat product. So it's locked in place. You push this up, get the cap off, and then you're good to go. All you really need is just a solid surface to be able to do this on, which can be kind of tricky sometimes if you just have a tinder pile. So real neat product. I love this design. So this is the UST Blast Match. So that does it for the Pro Box. In the Pro Box, you get everything in the Advanced Box, everything in the Basic Box. You get this UST one-handed blast match, which is a really neat one-handed fire starter design. You get this alcohol stove adjustable stove here, and then you get this utility flame, kind of like an emergency fire starting gel pouch. Alright, so moving on to the Pro Plus, or the Knife in the Month box, which is always our favorite part of the battle boxes. We have a knife by Ontario Knife Company. And this is their Rat 3, okay? So that is this little guy right here. So obviously it's a fixed blade knife. It's got a powder coating on the blade, which I really enjoy that. Not everybody is a fan of that, but I always like the powder coating. I always thought that looked pretty neat. And it's got a Mercata, I think it's pronounced, Mercata handle here, which is just this type of material that the handle's made out of, which I really enjoy. It's got some jimping up here for your thumb, and it's got 2 different hand positions here, okay? So you see this little groove here, so you can hold it like this, and you can also stick your finger up here and your thumb up a little bit further for more detailed and more intricate carving and woodworking here. So the overall length is 7.9 inches, with the blade length being 3.9 inches, and the steel is 1095 carbon steel. So this is just a beautiful knife. This is made in America. And one thing I have to say, that this is a pretty compact knife. This isn't a huge knife. And if you look at me, I don't have a spot for my pinky right here unless I hold it up here and do more intricate work. So this is something to keep in mind, that this is a smaller, more compact, more lightweight knife. And some people like that. It's very similar with handguns. There's a lot of compact handguns that people use for EDC, and like you don't always have that spot for your pinky. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of that. I like having my pinky on there. Maybe I just have big hands. I don't know. This knife also comes with a nylon sheath here that has several holes here for lashing it on to different spots, your bag or your leg or something. And also comes with a belt clip, which is really nice. And it looks like this belt clip, it is reversible. If you don't want to have it, you know, on your left side, you can reverse this by unscrewing it and put it on your right side. And then it also comes with some more mounting options here that you can actually screw right into your nylon sheath. So overall, guys, this is a great little knife. I love the Mercata handles here. I love that it's got two these two wells here for sticking your fingers to get two different angles for different type of work. I like the powder coating, and I like the nylon sheath here with the belt clip. Right, this is just a great compact little multi-purpose full tang knife. All right, so this is the Rat 3 by Ontario Knives. And yes, even though they're called Ontario Knives, it's not Ontario, Canada. All right, this is an American-made knife company right here, made in USA. And a couple of little bonus items here. You get a deer hunting sticker here. It says "Keep Hunting." You get a couple of, here's a 35% off coupon for Zombie Tinder. Here's a 40% off promo code for Subbox, it looks like for Live Fire. So that's it for this month, guys. Overall, I'm very pleased with this this month's box. I'm actually a big fan of this knife. I really enjoy it. And I like that it has all these different fire starting methods. You know, you don't want to go out camping with just one fire starter. You want pretty much as many as you can. And with how compact and how lightweight a lot of these fire starters are, you really don't have a good excuse why you don't have multiple fire starting methods in your bug out bag, in your camping bag, in your boat, whatever, you know. If you guys enjoyed this box, go check out Battlbox.com. I can never say enough good things about them. They're a very cool company. They always put the highest quality gear in their battle boxes. I'm always very pleased with that. Don't forget to hit me up on Facebook so you can stay up to date on when I upload videos or blog posts. And as always, guys, remember, knowledge weighs nothing. So long. Hey guys, Malcolm here, Survival Know-How, and today we're looking at the July 2017, so the last product in the basic box is your very own Battlbox guitar kit. Well, this is the Blaze Suppression System,